A promising new indie title by first-time video game developer Ember Lab is coming out very soon, but what do you need to know about it? Well, in the next few minutes, I'm going to quickly run down what we know, and you need to know, about Kena Bridge of Spirits. Kena Bridge of Spirits is a story-driven action-adventure game, and as the title suggests, places you in the hands of Kena, a young spirit guide that travels to an abandoned village that was hit by a tragedy long ago in search of a sacred mountain shrine. Being a spirit guide, she has a special ability to help trapped and troubled spirits move on by trying to understand what is keeping them tied to the physical world. If Kena wishes to reach the sacred mountain shrine, she must help these spirits and restore balance to the village. During her journey, she will however face numerous adversaries that wish to harm her, and to tackle them she has a magical staff which can be used to deal standard light, heavy and charged attacks, but she can also turn it into a bow to grant her some long-range firepower. In addition to your standard enemies, there will be boss battles. These will typically be tougher and prove more of a challenge to defeat, but they won't be anywhere near the difficulty level of those you might find in Dark Souls. Kena will not be alone in her adventure though, as little creatures called the Rock can be found and collected that will aid her in exploration, puzzle solving and even combat itself, with around 100 of the critters to recruit. For example, in exploration and puzzle solving, they can help move and activate different objects, and in combat they can be used to distract enemies or supercharge your attacks once you've built up their courage by performing well against foes. To give each of the individual rock creatures their own personality, you can deck them out in various little hats. These hats can be purchased from carts using gems you find along the way. They are purely cosmetic, but will no doubt be fun to collect and use. When it comes to exploring the land, it isn't an open world. You encounter the abandoned village very early on, which acts as a hub area. It's from this hub that you can travel to various connected regions, meaning it's somewhat of a linear experience. But you do have some freedom in where you travel, and there will be numerous secrets to find off the beaten path. Originally due towards the beginning of the year, the game was delayed and given a release date of August 24th, only to be delayed again, with the final release date now being September 21st for the PS5, PS4 and PC through the Epic Game Store. Initially it will only be available digitally, although they have expressed a physical release will happen sometime in the future. There will be two editions you can buy, the standard that costs approximately £33 or $40, which if you pre-order contains some additional hats to equip your rot with, and the digital deluxe edition that costs around £40 or $50, which also includes a golden rot skin, a unique silver staff, and a digital soundtrack. In terms of the differences between the PS5 and PS4 versions, the PS4 version will have less rot creatures on screen at any one time, and the PS5 version will contain more dense foliage. Not to mention it will take advantage of the DualSense's features, like haptic feedback when using Kena's abilities, and the adaptive triggers when using heavy attacks or firing the bow. There will also most likely be a difference in the resolution and or frame rate when played on a PS4, PS4 Pro or PS5, but this hasn't been disclosed. One question many people have had since the game's announcement is its length, especially considering it's not a full price title. While we don't have a definitive answer to that question, Ember Lab have said it can be comfortably finished over a weekend, so based on that, I'm guessing it will last anywhere from 5 hours to 15 hours, and that will at least partly depend on whether you partake in the many side activities on offer. So there you have it, everything you need to know to aid your purchase decision come September 21st. So far, Kena Bridge of Spirits looks absolutely incredible, with its world and characters filled to the brim with charm, so let's all hope the gameplay and story live up to everybody's lofty expectations come release. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for a notification each time I upload new content. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you in the next video.